Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kazzy with Keeping It Kazzy, and you are watching this week's plan with me. This week I'm using my Happy Planner Teacher Edition. I teach first grade in Houston, and so this is like my best friend, my teacher planner. So come along with me. We're going to be planning and prepping for the first week in October, October 1st through the 5th. Yeah, so thank you again for watching. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, like the video, all that good stuff. And I appreciate you taking the time out to do this. So here we go. So we're going to go to the first week. And as you can already see, I have some things that are pre-planned in my planner. I'm going to take those out, do the little decorations, and then I'll come back and talk through what I put on the top of, or the headers that I put for each week, and then what goes into the boxes. This week I found inspiration from the sticker that I found in this book, this teacher sticker book, and so I'm going to be using that for the decor around the dashboards on the side and at the bottom of the week. So here we go. So now I have my pages out for the week. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and first I start with the decorative part of planning just to get that out of the way. And then I will come back and we'll talk through, like I said before, what is going to go on the headliners for each week. So I will speed it all up while I get that decorated, and I'll be back to talk through the rest. So now I've got the decorative stuff done. I might add a couple things like sprinkles and stuff in here. At the end, I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm feeling that quite yet. But now I'm going to go ahead and list out my subjects. So my classroom is self-contained, which means I teach all subjects. I usually am always integrating like science and social studies with reading and math. But there are moments where I actually have to teach a science or a social studies lesson. This week I'm lucky because we are still focusing on Hispanic Heritage Month, and in social studies it's all about important people in our community. So a lot of our read alouds, or my read alouds, have been focused on important people in our community that are Hispanic and that have made a difference. And so yeah, so that's what's going to be happening and continue to happen this week. So this is going to be for my reading or my ELA block, and then I have my ELA block. We do workstations, so I need to like include important information there. And then I have a writing block. Then I have math. And then I have my math workstations, and then my science and social studies and my small group information is going to go there. So I'm going to use this sticker book, the colorful boxes, and I'm going to place the colorful boxes up there. So let me go ahead and fast forward as I do and work through that. All right, so I went ahead and I'm done with the spread and the layout there. So I have my decorations, my little donuts, and then I have all of the subjects that I'm going to be teaching for this week. And then I go through in each box, I just highlight the main focus for that subject for that day. So, for example, for ELA this week, based on my pre-planning that I've done, which are all of these here. This is then going to go into ELA. So, for example, we are reading and learning about Frida Kahlo on Monday and Tuesday. So, I'm going to put the read alouds that I'm going to be using. And then on Tuesday, we are going to be painting like Frida Kahlo. And so, I'm just going to note that there. And then usually on a half sheet, if I need like any specific things, I'll just put that for that day there. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we are going to be combining with one of the bilingual classes and reading a book called Lotaria. So we're going to read it for 2 days. And then on Friday, we're actually going to play bingo, which Lotaria in English is bingo. So that information is going to go there. And then if I need anything pertinent, it'll go in this box. Otherwise, it'll go on my half sheet that I create for the week. For workstations, what I usually do is anytime that I'm introducing a new workstation, which I think I have, yeah, that was this one here, then I'm going to include that. So on Wednesday, not Thursday, on Wednesday, I'm introducing a new workstation. And so I'm going to specify that there. And then any type of pertinent information about that workstation, which I'm actually going to need to laminate some things, then I'm going to put like a note to make sure that I laminate probably on that Tuesday, the day before, because I will need it on Wednesday. And then for writing, all of the big focuses that we have this week, which are adjectives and I believe nouns and verbs. So that's going to go here in our writing because that's what we're going to be focusing on as we're doing writing throughout this week. For math, I love the way that my school district tailors has our math curriculum. So every day we hit an objective. So what I do here is I am going to write the objective that we're focusing on and then objective number. So it's like objective 1. And then it actually gives us the objective that I need to put on my board in the classroom. So I write that there. So I know it's objective 1 and then the actual objective. That way I don't have to go through the planning guide and look at, okay, what is my objective? What should be up on the board? It's already here. And then if I need any materials during during my math block, I'm going to put that information here. For the workstations, we have 4. We're supposed to have 5, but we have 4 right now. A 5th one is going to be opened this week, which is why I have the sticky note here. So I'm going to put that on Wednesday. And then we'll have all 5 of our math workstations rolled out. And I'll make sure to note that there. For science and social studies, we do 2 days science, 2 days social studies if it's not integrated, which this upcoming week it won't be. So I'm actually going to be doing explicit science lessons and 1 explicit social studies. Yeah, 1. And then that social studies lesson is on Tuesday, and then the science is on Monday, Thursday, and then Friday. For my small groups, I'm still creating the small group rotation schedule, but once that's done, then I'm going to go ahead and put that rotation schedule here. So that way I know who I'm seeing, what level, and what book we're reading for that day. So all that information will be listed here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So it's definitely going to be fast forwarded. And by the time we come back, you will see as much of my pre-planning for the week as possible. As we know, in education, sometimes you create all these plans and it doesn't go as planned. So I try not to put every little thing that I'm going to do because I know sometimes those things can change. So usually the things that are concrete that have to happen go into my planner in a pen, and then everything else is usually penciled in or on a half sheet. So here we go. guys, y'all, I literally just had like an epiphany aha moment. I don't know how this came about, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the objectives for the first 5 days since I need those this week. I don't really need the stuff over here. I've already looked through that, but I'm going to cut those out and then put those bad boys in here. It'll go over a little bit, which is fine. I'll figure out how to, like, maybe I'll fold it. We'll figure it out, but I'm going to just cut and glue those there. I'm like low-key really excited to do this because I was just thinking I can write all that, which I've been doing, and then I just had a moment. And I was like, girl, cut that mess out. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, so here is my plan for the week. For the most part, it's done. It's done for the most part. Excuse me. I do need to add in workstations for Thursday and Friday for math. I don't like to do that now because I like to see what happens throughout the week with them and how they do, and what I can pull out due to mastery or what I need to include or change. And so that usually happens around Tuesday, Wednesday-ish. And then I'll come back and fill those in during the week. And then since I'm not completed with my small group rotations, since they're not completed, I will have to go back and add this in here once I get all of that figured out, like who is going to be coming to me when, what levels, and all that stuff. But for the most part, this completes my plan for the week. It's really worked to help me stay on track with certain things. This was a lifesaver and a time saver, so I'm glad that I did this. I'll be doing this every week. And yeah, so here it is in the flesh. I thank you so much for taking the time again to watch this, and I hope it can benefit you in some way, shape, or form. Oh, sorry, side note. I put this here because on Monday we don't do either science or social studies really, or it's integrated in reading, which for sure it will be because we're learning about Frida Kahlo. So yeah, that's why I put the little decoration there. But other than that, yeah, it's done. Again, thank you so much. Come back next week to see what happens in my planner. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram at keepin_it_Kazzy for the latest information, giveaways, all that good stuff. Thank you so much. Bye.